Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kennedy Center. We're about to begin. But first, I'd like to point out that for the still photographers, there will be an opportunity for photos immediately following the remarks. After the remarks, Mr. Potanin will be able to answer a couple of questions related to the new Russian lounge. So please, let's welcome to the podium Kennedy Center Chairman David M. Rubenstein.
Thank you very much, John. Thank you all for coming. We're very pleased this weekend to have a number of important events happening at the Kennedy Center. As you know, this year is our 40th anniversary, so we're marking that throughout the year. But in addition, we're having the Kennedy Center Honors Program this weekend, which is our seminal event every year, and I think it will be a spectacular show. I've gone through with George Stevens what the show is likely to be, and I think there are a lot of surprises, and very, very talented people will be coming to honor the 5 honorees. We're also pleased this weekend to be able to announce a $5 million gift from a friend of mine, Vladimir Potanin, and his foundation, the Vladimir Potanin Foundation, to help us refurbish this room and to make it into the Russian lounge. As many of you may know, over the years we have at the Kennedy Center a number of different lounges named after countries that have been quite helpful to the Kennedy Center or given gifts to the Kennedy Center. So we have the Israeli lounge, we have the African lounge, we have the China lounge, and now we'll have the Russian lounge. This lounge will be refurbished with Russian materials and furnishings designed by a prominent Russian designer, and we're quite pleased that the cost of that is being borne as well by Vladimir Potanin. Mr. Potanin is somebody that I've known for a number of years and had very good relationships with him. He's a very unusual businessman in this respect. He is not only a very successful businessman, but very involved in philanthropy and very involved in the culture. In Russia, he is the chairman of the State Hermitage Museum, which is the I'd say the best-known museum in Russia, maybe one of the best-known museums in the world. He serves as the chairman of the board of that. He's also, in this country, on the Guggenheim board, which is a very leading museum as well. So his interest in culture goes throughout the world, and his interest in philanthropy is quite considerable. He has said, and I think one of the few, if not the only Russian businessman who has said that he tends to give away the bulk of his fortune through various philanthropic gifts over the years. So he has been a very successful businessman. He's been a very successful cultural expert and philanthropist there, and generally a terrific philanthropist throughout the world. So we're quite pleased that it's his gift that will make it possible for this to be the Russian lounge, and we're quite pleased that the Russian ambassador made this possible and this introduction to us. I did know Mr. Potanin, but I can't say that I honestly asked him to make this himself. Originally, it was made, the presentation was made by the Russian ambassador, and I did know Mr. Potanin. I was quite happy that he would be the person making this gift. So it's my pleasure to introduce Vladimir Potanin and let him make some opening remarks as well, and then we'll have questions if you'd like. Vladimir? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David, very much for this introduction. Thank you, everybody, to come here. It's an important moment for me, and it's a great privilege for me to be here and to be able to contribute to the Kennedy Center, which is renowned for supporting the art and embracing the cultural traditions from the world. And for me, as a Russian, it's a special pleasure to know that Russian art, Russian music have always played an important role in the Kennedy Center. And now, within its walls, where people would listen to the music of Tchaikovsky, Glinka, Shostakovich, where the Bolshoi and Mariinsky ballets performed, now there will be also the Russian lounge. I would like this lounge to be really beautiful, modern, stylish, and to achieve that, we are going to involve the experience of our charity foundation, an experience which we have gained while contributing to Russian museums and to various cultural programs in Russia and in other countries. I think that that will allow people from America and overseas who are coming here to know something new about Russia, about Russian culture and style of life, going maybe beyond traditional cliches about Russia and our lifestyle. I hope that our cooperation with the Kennedy Center, with the support of David and the people who are working here and who have been welcoming me in a way that I really appreciate, that this cooperation will last long and will be very fruitful. Thank you.